Hey, welcome back to Black Lab Garage. You're going to have to overlook me right now because it's hotter than J-Lo in a thong backwards out here right now. And that is pretty hot. But anyway, as you can see, we got Eleanor behind me. No engine. Let me just start this off by saying I hate Ford FE engines. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, see, this started off, I knew it had some burnt valves. No big deal. So there you can see, nothing's burnt. Then we got to that one. There's no seat left in the head. Sucked a valve up in it. Okay, no problem. I'll change the heads on it. Or so I thought. Well, changing the heads, after I found another set, I didn't think I was going to be able to find another set, but I did finally. Turned into, well, let's go ahead and put new bearings in this old motor and re-ring it and stuff. You know, well, skirt on that side, no skirt on that side. Skirt on that side, no skirt on that side. Not to mention lifters that are cupped on the bottom. I mean, this motor is just slap wore out. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this thing because, well, I'm going to put a 460 in it a little later. But we got to get it back up and going right now because, well, I need it. So there's only one thing left to do. Turn this 360 into a 390 and put it back in for now. But do it as cheap as possible. So let's do a budget 390 build. How about that? First thing we're going to do is do some oiling modifications to the block because FEs have bad oiling systems. Now I know there's some of you out there right now saying, well, my grandpa had a 390 and it ran 300,000 miles and he never had any oil. They all had oiling issues. They send too much oil up to the heads, for one. But if you look right here where the oil pump goes, look at the gasket. Look at the opening for the oil pump, because that matches the opening on the oil pump. Then look at the hole. Same thing on this side, which is that hole right there. So number one, we need to increase that. But also, look at the alignment on the oil holes for the bearings. They're horrible. That one's okay. That one's okay. Now I'm going to leave it up to you on how you modify that one. Whether you want to shave away at the bearing or just chamfer the holes back in the block a little bit. I've seen it done both ways. Me personally, I would chamfer the hole back on the block a little bit. You know, just take a die grinder and bring that hole back this way a little bit. So, but first, let's open these up. Go down from the top. There we go. I've still got to get a round cutter and smooth that up just a little bit in there, but as you can see, you're probably sitting there thinking, oh Lord, you cut that too big. Nope, that was a new gasket. We're perfectly fine. Now let's do something with these bearings here. Now then. And there we go. Line that up just a little bit better. That's after I took the round cutter to it, or the round ball cutter to it. And you can see where I've brought them back. Well, that was alright. And then on this side, you can see I chamfered that back just a little bit. Anywhere that you can make the oil flow better right here, it's a good idea too. So, me and the pups, we appreciate you watching. Be sure and like, subscribe, and stay tuned. I'll have some more, including building a 390 FE on a budget. And, as I said, this front end's going to go. We're changing this to a 79 square headlight front end. It seems that wasn't real popular with some of you, that I was going to do that, but I think it looks better, and it's my truck, so you know. I'm just not much on the Uncle Jesse front end. And also something we've got to do is replace that cab corner before we put the motor in. So that's going to be real fun. So just stay tuned. We're going to make some progress on this old truck and put her back on the road.